Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the High Moving Podcast. And what a shame for Michigan football and coach Jim Harbaugh. I mean, this is one of Michigan's best season yet. A lot of people have this team as the favorite, the number one team, the best team to probably win the championship. And we got a dark cloud brewing over this. Now, speculation about a scout or an analyst guy in the name of Connor Stallion was on the other opposing teams, dressed up, mocked up, getting information. And I got to tell you, man, a lot of this stuff looks pretty damning to me. And this is Connor. Okay, well, Connor, he's an ex-Marine captain. And this is what he looks like. Okay. And now there's alleged photos of this is him dressed up as Central Michigan University gear, right? Circulating around. Hey, to me, guys, I got to say, his mustache probably, or his goatee mustache combo looks like it's drawn up, or maybe he grew it out for a part of his disguise. I got to say, I think it's him. I'm going to go ahead and say it's him. And college football, what are you going to do about it? Okay, you got this team, number 3, and I know the world will be set on fire if they're somehow not allowed to compete, and I don't care. Okay, college football had a rule implemented in 1994 that you can't be scouting other opponents during the current season. Okay, so we talking about a rule that was implemented 30 years ago. Okay, and apparently some of the articles I'm reading, he was doing this since 2021. Okay, it's been reported Michigan's alleged scheme dates back to 2021, has been described as elaborate. Guys, something needs to be done about this. This team can't compete in the college football playoffs. I'm sorry. I personally would love to see Michigan compete because I think Michigan got a great shot. I think if they're allowed to play, it's gonna win the championship, right? I'm not buying Georgia this year. I think Michigan is the best team overall, and they've looked dominant. But I mean, this is too much smoke. I mean, listen, they even talked about Jim Harbaugh's contract, not being renewed, right? Or contract discussion has been put on pause. He was set to be the highest paid Big Ten coach, probably the highest paid coach in all of college sports, and that has been on ice. He defended it, saying that we didn't have the particulars of that situation. Nah, what particulars do we need when you got this bozo running around, playing master in disguise for the other opposing team? And what's also funny is, look, he's not interacting with players. He's just standing there, right, in the uniform, not engaging with anybody, coaches, players, nothing. This guy's ex-military, so he knows how to, hide his emotions and hide in discreet. This is bad. And I'm surprised this story is not getting bigger and bigger. I don't know why people or the committee is not taking this into account. Okay. Clearly they violated rules. The University of Michigan has suspended him this past Friday. Okay, what more do you need? Clearly he's in violation of the rule that was enacted in 1994. Okay, I mean, this team should not be allowed to compete in college football playoffs. I'm sorry. I don't care about Michigan fans and how you feel. Rules are the rules. They broke it. Okay, this guy, I mean, to sit there and dress up, and steal signs, and coaches were hip to it. He was told, they were called out. They knew what they were up to. And allowed. Man, what a shame. This was Michigan's best year. It would have been nice to see what they do. Maybe the committee's going to let them play. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're probably going to allow them to play. I don't think they should. Or Michigan needs to hurry up and do impose a self-suspension and get ahead of this. And I don't see, and Jim Harbaugh, how can you let this, under your nose? How can you let this slip? You telling me you don't have a pulse on all this? You don't know what your personnel, your staff is doing? Are you that out of touch? Not buying it. I get it. Hey, listen, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. I understand that. However, when it comes to college sports, the NCAA, there's rules. Okay, we saw how players got treated with taking gifts and stuff like that. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Should be good for the head coach and a college football program. And I feel bad for the players that had nothing to do with this, but it's the adults acting a fool, breaking the rules, trying to circumvent After always trying to get an advantage, and there's ways you can get an advantage legally and within the confines of the rules of the NCAA and the competition committee and whatnot. This dude has to go. Well, he's already gone, but like I said, Michigan, sorry. Man, it would have been nice to see y'all compete for a championship, but it can't happen. I mean, this is embarrassing. And I'm surprised this is nobody's talking about this more and more, and people are just like, oh, we got Michigan in the top 3. I mean, I'm like, yeah, cool. Team's nice, they can ball. but what about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, so going forward, as this team progresses in the season, people are going to be talking about this, and it's going to pick up more traction. There's a reason why they stopped the contract negotiations with Jim Harbaugh, for a reason, till they clear this out. But to me, too much smoke. I don't need to see the fire. Michigan shouldn't be competing in the college football playoffs. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.